Khan, Shalom. First off, to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakwakadash, Yahweh, who the word really calls God, Yahweh Shai, who the word really calls Jesus. When he give double honor to the apostles of great millstone, has taught me this truth. When he give a peace and blessings to the I came across the four corners of the earth, who teaches truth from risk, their life to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Love the videos edifying, only I can get some from this video. Quick video through the spirit. I'm going to grab a couple precepts here in James 5. Basically going in on the downfall of this place. Let me go into end time headlines real quick. Let's article hop real fast. Let's just see when I article hop, I'm basically going in on the titles. You know what I'm saying? What's currently going on. Sometimes I'll go into an article and read it. You know what I'm saying? But just to warm up the video. Oh no, it's like God, just to warm up the video. It's always good to see what's going on, man, and line it up with prophecy and speak on it. Because it is our job to stand on our watch and be on our watch, which I broke down 2 videos ago. You know what I mean? So as a man of the Lord, Lord willing, I am a man of the Lord. It's good to go and see what's going on in this wicked ass society we live in, so we can line it up with scriptures, man. Okay, and line it up where we at in time. We've been told what to look for. You know what I'm saying? As far as the signs of the times, and when you go through articles, you look for what we've been instructed to look for. So that's always good. All right. So I'll get again. 1 second. Yeah, and then we'll go down and go from there, man. Let's get into it. I said to the brother, what was that, yesterday or 2 days ago? I told him what a time to be alive, you know what I'm saying? In the midst of all this, in the midst of a downfall of a society that has oppressed Jake since its existence, you know what I mean? And it was built off the blood of Jake, you know what I'm saying? And we're witnessing, an empire fall, and like it says in Daniel, basically once this, infrastructure and this system and NATO and all and falls, then there's going to be a kingdom that come after this that should never be overthrown. So it's not a coincidence that we got the truth right before the end of this thing. You know what I mean? The Lord, the truth is here. And that's the Lord stretching out his hand, man. Let me see if I can find that real quick. All the day. Let me see, hand. All the day long. Hold on. Forgot numbers. And let me go to ChatGPT. So scripture. Children. Isaiah 65 and 2. And 2. Yep. Isaiah 65 verse 2, it says, I have spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people, which walketh in a way that was not good after their own thoughts, a people that provoketh me to anger continually to my face, that sacrificeth in gardens, and burneth incense upon altars of brick. And how did the Lord stretch forth his hand and will through the prophets? Okay. And it's been like that. You know what I mean? Ever since really Moses. What our people say, oh, we want to talk to the Lord for ourselves, and the Lord got ready to come down, and our people was all, no, never mind, Moses will just deal with you, because they saw the things that was going on. You know what I mean? And now, right, the Lord is speaking through his prophets, but our people are not listening. They're not tuning into the song, okay? Because they're rebellious. They're rebellious, man. It's not us that you dislike. It's the word that you dislike. It's not us that you hate. It's the word that you hate. These people say they love the Lord, but if you love the Lord, then you would be in this truth. You'll be trying to you'll be doing what the Lord asked you to do and commanded you to do. You'll be doing what the Lord commanded you to do, but that ain't the case. Not every Jake doing that. Majority of Jake not doing that. That's why scriptures say the drop is compared to a wave. The drop is those that's going to be delivered and saved. The wave is which is a big body of water, compared to a drop, is the ones that's going to be destroyed. Okay? You provoking the Lord because, you profaning the name. You sacrificing on the idols. You committing the spiritual adultery. You niggas got all, I was talking about this earlier. Niggas got a tattoo of Buddha on his flesh. Nigga got a tattoo of another god on his flesh. Nigga got a tattoo of Pharaoh, skulls, and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is confused. And really, you had a nigga that had a tattoo of fear God on his forearm. And the dude was like, man, you got that for hoes. He was like, you ain't lying, I did get it for hoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get some goodbye, right? But if you truly fear God, you wouldn't have a tattoo. You know what I'm saying? So these people don't understand who God is, and they don't want to. Okay, everybody got their own opinion there, because you looking at men as if they're equal to you as far as spiritually and mentally. But when you become illuminated, you have the light, right? Which means when you receive this truth, you receive light, you receive wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay, which means what? That the majority of the world is in darkness. Okay? So when you become illuminated, you automatically are different. But you got people that look at us, oh, well, they're men too. And then they look at how we look and our appearance and all that, and they become a stumbling block into them. But it's up to the Lord whether you get it or not. It ain't even up to you. Without further ado, let's get into it, man. This is James 5. Oh, Slakia. What was that? I was reading, say I'm everywhere like broken glass, man. It says another blood moon on Purim while America is engaged in conflict with Persia. Right, signs, right? Blood moon is a sign. It says illegal migrant shot after attacking ICE agent with shovel while evading arrest in Minnesota. A lot of them Hamites live in Minnesota. Okay, like Minnesota is filled with Somalians, man. Okay, Heckle Trump saying that liberals. Laura Loomer says Iran may have had a hand in massive uprising outage. So like see, doctor's response to rather I ain't gonna even get like that shit is just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I saw our brother put that in the chat earlier too. It just these people don't know their right hand from their left. A great reset is coming. Iran shuts down airspace and foreign officials are warning against travel to Israel. Developing Pentagon moving career strike group toward Middle East and Iran tension. So Iran and America going at it, man. Israel going at it. It is what it is. And this is our prophecy, man. Wars, rumors of wars. Okay? Hey, I said this earlier in the sit down. It says comedian Drewski exposed the celebrity megachurch ecosystem and vibe parody, right? And really, I said it like, when has there ever been a time to where pastors were being made fun of and things, people could go into a church and do a parody, right? That goes to show you that people are coming out of them churches. People are coming they're like, man, they ain't fucking with that. Because the truth is not in the church. The truth is in GMS, okay? The truth is, if you really want to know the truth, you really want to understand the scriptures that the Lord allows you to, you got to tap into GMS. It's 100% truth. You have to listen. You have to study. You have to get your notebook. You have to write. You have to take notes. You got to be tuned in. Okay? If you really want to get the answers. Okay? But really, it's up to the Lord whether you get the answers or not. This is James 5. And 1, it says, Go to now, you rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Okay, it says your gold and silver. Who's a rich man right now? Esau. Okay, when you go into the parable of Lazarus, the dogs that licked the womb, and the rich man didn't give, Esau ain't give us nothing. He ain't give us nothing, man. And guess who benefited off? All the nations benefited off of our downfall. Those dogs that licked the wombs, that's them nations. Okay? That's them nations, man. Look up what happens when a dog licked the womb. Matter of fact, I'll look it up. A dog licks an open womb on a human. What can happen? Bacterial infection. Most common risk. A dog's mouth carries bacteria that can enter the bloodstream through an open womb, including, Pastorella, staph, streptococcus. Man, he used some words right here. Capnocitofaga, rare dangers. It says these causes redness, swelling, warmth, pus or foul odor, increasing pain, fever or chills. In severe cases, sepsis, blood infection, delayed wound. So dog saliva can irritate tissue and introduce microbes that slow clotting and repair, especially in deep or fresh wounds. Higher risk if you have certain conditions. The danger is much greater if the person has. So rabies, it's not a good thing, right? You get all kind of shit, all kind of things happen. You let the dog lick the womb, and these nations, licked our womb, man. You know what I'm saying? And they had a part in our downfall as well. Okay, let me get this James 5 in the NLT. They benefited off it. That's why when you go to scriptures, what is that? Is that Psalm? What is that, man? The heathen are confederate. Let me get that. Heathen confed. Psalms 83 and 2. I'll start at 2. It says, For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Right? And it lists the nations which all the heathen nations are confederate against us in cahoots with Edom, being that top heathen nation, that our top enemy, man. Right? Amalek was the first. Right? We came out of Edom, coming out of slavery, and they attacked us, man. You know what I'm saying? So that goes to show you the hatred that they have for us. Okay? But they're going to drink of that cup. This is James 5 and 2 in the NLT. It says, Your wealth is rotting away, and your fine cloth are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver have become worthless. The very wealth you were counting on will eat away at your flesh like fire. This treasure you have accumulated will stand as evidence against you on the day of judgment. Okay, so these things are the things that you rely on, this society, right? This the thing that America, what you trust in, when it come to naught, it's over. So whatever stock you got, whatever investment you got in this place, whatever it is, right, it's gonna be swallowed up in that day. Okay, you ain't gonna be able to rely on it. There's nothing you're gonna be able to do to get you out of punishment. Period, man. Period. Okay, like the scripture said, the righteous shall be judged first. Roughly paraphrasing the scripture. Then what about the wicked? How bad is it gonna be for the wicked, man? Okay, that's what it is. So, and then the elder in L.A., I heard him. I was watching this video yesterday, and he had mentioned that a lot of these devils are starting to flee America, but you take you wherever you go. You're a disaster. You're a walking disaster. So wherever you go, you gonna fuck it up. That's some coward shit to fuck up a country. Fuck everything up, and then run away from your punishment. But wherever you go, right? Either way, you can't run away from slavery. You can't run away from captivity. Your ass will be in chains, man. Wherever you at, wherever you go, wherever you flee to, if you even make it that far. Okay. Hey, so with that, man, love when the videos edifying only. I can got something from this video. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Kakadasum. But let's keep pushing on to the next. Shalom.